hello. This is like take however many. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep looking at my viewfinder instead of at, you know, the lens. I'm pretty sure my neighbors can hear me talking about you know what, so it is what it is. Hello, my name is Jamila. I am 25 years old, living in Portland, Oregon. And yeah, this is the Booktube newbie tag. To keep it short and cute, I just want to preface this by saying that I know it's kind of a weird time to start a YouTube channel. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. The Black Lives Matter movement is in full force. And I know that there has been a lot of talk / low-key controversy about what it's like to be black on Booktube and being a marginalized person on Booktube. And since I'm just now entering this space, I don't really feel like it's my place to talk about that, so instead I'm going to link some videos where I thought the person did a really good job of talking about their experience being black on Booktube, so you can go ahead and check those out in the links below. Hi, this is editing Jamila right now, and I just want to let y'all know that I say way too many times in this video, and I'm really sorry about that. It is what it is. Hopefully I'll, you know, learn how to speak, but honestly at this point in my big age, if I haven't already learned. But anyway, let's get into this Booktube newbie tag. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? Basically, it's a combination of being bored and having a lot to say. So, you know, I've been in quarantine for like 4 months now, and I'm working remotely, and I'm probably going to be continuing my schooling remotely, doing a whole lot of just being in my room. So I thought, you know, that was the time. I've always kind of wanted to make a YouTube channel, but I didn't really feel like I had a lot to say, or, you know, so here I am now, like a decade later than I wanted to be, but it is what it is. And basically I've really like kind of fallen out of reading in like the last like 7 years, to be quite honest. And I've been kind of falling back into it, reading more. I joined like a local book club in my city for women of color, and so that's been really pushing me and motivating me to read more. So I have a lot to say. I like to talk, so here I am. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, personally, I think I'm very funny. You might not be getting that from this video because I'm being kind of awkward right now, but I hope that in future videos I can convey my humor better. And I think also too, what's going to be more unique about my channel is that I'm not only going to talk about books. I really do want to talk about pop culture. I'm really interested in anime and manga and kind of like more nerdy things, so I do want to talk about that as well. Maybe do kind of video essay style content. A lot of things are up in the air. It'll just kind of come as it comes to me. It'll be how it comes to me. So I think it's something unique I can bring to the platform. What am I most excited about for this new channel? I'm really interested in the editing process. Hey, it's editing Jamila again. You know how I said I'm so excited about the editing process? Well, I don't know if you noticed that really awkward jump cut, but let's just say editing process 1, Jamila 0, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I know a lot of people don't like the editing process, but I've always been really interested in video editing and kind of filmmaking. I took a couple classes in like high school and stuff, and you know, been kind of diving into Skillshare on that lately. So I think that's what I'm the most excited about, to kind of see how I can improve my editing skills and kind of go from there. I feel like I'm talking like I'm in an interview, and I feel like I need to loosen up. I'm like, hey, wow, please hire me. That's not what this is. I need to chill. Why do I love reading? I mean, it's just kind of something I always did for the most part. It's always something I really enjoyed. I was an only child growing up, so I got bored very easily. So while I did consume a lot of TV and movie, and you know, would hang out like with the neighborhood kids, I was very bored. So reading and having access to a public library was kind of it for me. So, you know, I could say something corny like it transported me to a new world. But I mean, it did. But you know, it's just something I like to do. So what book or series got you into reading? Again, I kind of feel like I just fell into it. I do remember the first series that I like really enjoyed was the Cam Jansen books. It's like these like middle grade but maybe slightly younger like chapter books about a girl named Cam Jansen who has like photographic memory, and she would like go and solve like crimes and stuff. Homegirl was like maybe 10, I don't know, but I was like around kindergarten, first grade when I was reading these books, and I loved them, and I would try to memorize things hoping that I would develop a photographic memory, and that never happened, and now I forget everything. So here we are. It is what it is.
Okay, hello again. This booktube tag was like all over the place, but I forgot to mention that another series that got me into reading was Harry Potter. Of course, J.K. Rowling is trash, so we don't talk about it anymore. And also the Percy Jackson series, love Rick Riordan. He is not trash, so there it is.
What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't really know. I guess I would just like to have a casual conversation about like why they decided to do Booktube, like what got them into it. I don't know, maybe just like ask about their favorite books and just kind of chat. I used to watch a lot of Booktube back in like my junior-ish year of high school, so around 2011, 2012. And I remember watching, I want to say the YouTube channel name was like Books and Quills or something like that. I don't even know if she makes Booktube videos anymore. Yeah, a lot of the booktubers that I used to watch way back in the day don't even like post anymore, so I've kind of like fallen back into this booktube space like at the beginning of this year. Like it's really been a minute since I watched Booktube. I guess I should maybe mention too who some of my favorite booktubers are. I really love Read with Cindy. Her videos are so freaking hilarious. I discovered her through her A Court of Thorns and Roses review, and I was hooked from there, and she had me hooting and hollering, and I said subscribe. I also really like Chandler Ainsley. I really love the content that she puts out. I really enjoy like her taste tests and her reading vlogs. And then a couple others, Books and Lala, I believe is the channel name. Books and Bow Ties, I also really like their channel.
It's Bow Ties and Books. I got it flipped.
And Chanel from Chanel Time, she is also freaking hilarious, and I love her YouTube videos as well. And I will of course link everyone that I mentioned down below. Oh, and another one is Murphy Napier. Is that how it's pronounced? I also really like all of her videos and her like Dear Author series that she does. So yeah, links below. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Girl, talking into this camera, it's a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. I think besides that, I am doing a full-time internship right now, so I think balancing that, and then once I start school, I am going into my second year of law school, and girl, all those textbooks, you know, it's like I do be reading, right? I do be reading, but it's not for fun, and it's a whole lot of cases, and it sucks. So I think balancing school with this channel is gonna be a little tough, but I'm hoping I can push through because I really want to have a creative outlet. Like I said, I will be doing this coming fall semester remotely, so I think that might give me a little bit of time. So yeah, those are some of the challenges I anticipate. Hopefully I get better at talking into this camera, girl. Ooh, ooh. When did I start reading? Like kindergarten, I don't know. Yeah, it was really, I mean, I was reading like random ass picture books, but the Cam Jansen series was where it's at. Where do I read? Usually on my bed, sometimes on the floor, but mainly my bed in various positions. You know, sometimes legs up, sometimes I'm like this and like this, and breaking my back. And the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Primarily fantasy. And by that I want to say YA fantasy, but I haven't read a lot of YA fantasy like recently. I've been kind of dabbling more with adult fantasy. I've been reading a lot more just like contemporary, like just like kind of normal literature books. I'm not like exclusive in the type of genres that I read. Oh, I love romance and like chick lit, if you want to call it that. I mean, yeah, I've been binging a lot of honestly not great romantic comedy books, like not great at all, but you know, it really hits the spot when you're in the mood for like, it's just like when you watch a really crappy like rom-com on Lifetime or Hallmark. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but yeah, so there's that. Fantasy, sci-fi, romance, like YA. I also like reading manga, so I guess that's the last question. My god, I need to be better at transitioning. Hopefully I can edit this better, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta stop looking at myself in the viewfinder and look right here. Look right at you guys, you know. Soul to soul, eye to eye. But anyways, you know, I'm really excited to be getting into this platform. I will also link all of my socials down below. I just started kind of like a Bookstagram-ish account, also called Jamila B. Readin'. So I'll link that below. I'll also link down my Twitter and my Goodreads account. And yeah, hello. Welcome to Jamila B. Readin', because I do be reading. And catch you in the next video.